Okay.
Yeah. Did you see my
What
post? Oh.
is up, everybody? Welcome to the InnerCityGeeks podcast. It's Steve, and this is episode 201 or 201. And yeah, it's just us here chilling. So I got of course it's fucking Alex. Duh.
Fucking Alex. Wow. Jesus Christ. I love that. Not just Alex. Fucking Alex. And I love that you started recording the intro when I was in mid-conversation with friends. It's like, it's so professional
Dude,
we are.
I said we were starting.
He said action.
Yeah,
I don't pay attention to fucking cues.
That's why they have that giant clickboard.
Yeah,
Right?
that's why there's a button over here in the corner that says live.
And that's why I love how we are such a professional podcast that we can do this. And you know what? Honestly, whatever, it just adds to it.
Motherfucking right, it does. It really does. And of course, so I just said we have Alex, but we also have Franny with us today.
Hello, bitches.
Yeah. Hello,
How
bitches.
many of you are still alive out there?
Yeah. Looks like at least three of us are still alive.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with Brian.
Brian is out today, of course, because he's kind of tired because he's got some shit going on in the next few days and next couple weeks or so with the wives and shit. So that's gonna be fun.
I was gonna joke around saying, I wonder what that is.
Yeah. For those that don't know, yeah, Brian is expecting some twinsies, and so he's gotta make sure that everything is up to par. They actually moved the date up because it was supposed to be on the 30th, so they moved it up for the day before your birthday, Alex.
Wow.
Wait,
okay.
so they're gonna be born on my birthday? Nice.
No,
that's your
remember, hers
The
is the
19th?
18th.
Aren't you and you're the 20th, right?
21st.
Damn. Well,
I just off by day two. Don't worry.
yeah, right. We were both off by a day. That's
Yeah.
love right
Word.
there.
Yeah, I wasn't born on Hitler's birthday. I was born on the hybrid holiday of Hitler Earth Day.
Yeah,
See,
exactly.
I get them confused.
No, because Earth Day is on the. You know what's funny?
it's confusing.
You know, if you look at the calendar now, if any newer calendars, the 21st is known as Holocaust Remembrance Day.
Well, that's a good way to remember it. Yeah.
Yeah, because the day before, those that know is like, 420, Hitler's birthday. And it was like, what? And then when you try to look it up, it's like, oh shit, that's real. Like,
Yeah, it's fucking real.
But now it's 420. It's Weed Day.
you know what one of my favorite memes that I saw now was of the whole thing of like this month, on 420 will actually be 420, but no one can enjoy it like they want to because of social distancing.
Right. I saw that too. It made me sad. I was
And then she took that hit of her blunt and she was like, I'm not that sad anymore.
I'm actually too scared to smoke because I don't want to. I have to go outside to smoke up. I can't smoke inside my house.
She can't do the ghetto thing of going like near the windowsill, just like
No, because I live in the back of the building, so it doesn't protrude out unless I get a giant fan. Because there's no wind.
Oh, sure, make it obvious.
So it just
Sure, make it obvious. So you like when you're smoking, you say,
what are you doing in it? Nothing.
No, it's nothing.
Just chilling. That's all.
You're over exaggerating.
Yeah.
Nothing is happening.
It's
That's
been
nice
a
knowing.
month since I smoked. It's
That's good, man. I'm proud of you.
rough. I'm not. I need my weed. It zens me.
I think it helps a lot of us, but that's why you need something else to help you. So
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot. I'm almost done with my gin. Thanks, guys.
yeah, no, anytime.
Thank you, pandemic.
I cracked it open and couldn't stop drinking it.
Yeah. It's the classic me of always going back to the whole Ryan Reynolds.
Yep. I'm so sad. I want to taste Ryan Reynolds.
Just
Make me
blame it
happy.
Just blame it on everybody else. It's okay.
Yes, I blame it on the live podcast.
Exactly.
No, I ordered another bottle that same night because I knew deep down in my jellies that I was gonna kill that bottle before my birthday. I just knew it. So I ordered it and it came yesterday. So I'm happy about that.
You're gonna laugh Because remember how I was, I was messaging you a while back saying that I got you something for your birthday,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
right? And I still haven't got any word yet of, like I guess it's because everywhere is different.
Mm-hmm.
But if you finish that one, I'm just saying there may be another one coming in for you.
Yes!
Maybe,
That's
just
love
maybe.
right there. Yes, more Ryan
Yeah.
Reynolds.
Yeah. She's gonna crack this open. This is for Alex. But yeah, but I did tell
Thank
you, like,
you.
not no problem. But I did tell you that, to keep it, keep an eye out or whatever. It's
I
just they
will.
haven't sent me,
The it's shipped yet thing. Like
yeah, they
email?
haven't even sent me any tracking. What sucks is, and I think we were talking about this before, that Amazon, right, is only
Mhm.
sending essential stuff.
Mhm.
And certain things that I've tried to order, they've sent it back to to the shipper, and I'm just like, I love how it goes out, goes a couple states, and then decides, nope, we can't do it, and go back.
Yeah, that's what was happening to me.
Yeah, that's what they
And I was
always.
like, that plays with your fucking emotions. Just don't ship it in the first place.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, say
Or
no
just don't.
right away. Don't
It's
fuck with my
it's not even about
emotions. Tell me it's
shipping. Yeah.
coming. Take the
Yeah.
money out, and then put the money back, and then take the
Mhm.
money out again. Then to just email me, oh sorry, it's non-essential.
That's like the stripper telling you whatever, like, when she's about to give you the lap dance, she's just like, no, here you go, here's your money back.
Right.
That's just sad.
All you
though.
get is the titties in your face, and nope, change your mind. Sorry.
And the nipple barely graces your forehead.
Right.
And that right there, whatever, is like such a tease, like, like, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
that's it. That's it. I realize
Then
you're not
you got to think of
essential.
what could have happened, but in the case of a stripper, nothing, unless you got that good of a game.
Unless you're in one
And
of
then
those
you end
shitty.
up with an STD. No.
Yeah,
Guess what I got out of this?
herpes. Yeah.
Syphilitis. No.
I got a form of
Wow.
AIDS.
I got the HIV. Yay.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, at least nowadays or whatever that it can be cured, because if Magic Johnson could walk around forever looking like nothing of his happened.
Yeah, so yeah, he all you needs to have is just your money shake and you'll be fine.
Yeah. How do you cure things? With boatloads of money.
Yeah. Just drink all the monies and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Not anymore. The money has coronavirus.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. You don't want
He's dunking it and rubbing alcohol and sanitizer and spraying. And he's probably one of those dudes that has like all the Lysol spray.
Yeah.
I'm running out. I'm gonna have to bear it outside soon. I'm running out of snacks and beer and wine and snacks.
Yeah, but don't you go out? Don't you go out for Dunkin'?
Not anymore. I haven't been out since April 4th.
Really? Well, you already know I work, so
Yeah.
I the last time I was outside was actually yesterday.
I actually went outside this morning because my dog really needed to be walked because I haven't walked her since the 4th.
Yeah,
and she refused to poop in the house.
Yeah. Well,
so
maybe that look like
knows the right thing to do.
Either it's gonna be in your shoe or out there. Your choice.
No, she'll apparently she'll hold it. She'll hold it and fart and be in agony. So I couldn't sleep last night. So
oh my god. And you know what? She probably does it on purpose, that she probably like farts near you so she can be like, take that bitch.
Yeah. And then also she didn't want to eat for 2 days because her belly was full of poop. Yeah. So I finally walked her this morning at like 8:30 in the morning.
Did she leave like a big fucking pyramid?
Oh my gosh, she took 4 huge shits.
I didn't bring enough
my poor baby.
I didn't bring enough bags. And she's like, ew. And then you use the same bag, kind of. So you just kind of like, fuck this. So one poop falls on top of the other. Ew.
Yeah, and she left skid marks on the ground because like the bag was getting pretty full of poop.
Nice.
But what was really hard for me was the fucking anxiety I felt just being outside. And I personally don't like to feel unstable, because I already deal with anxiety and depression on our day-to-day. Yeah. So just dealing with it even more so on this type of level is just it was very like overwhelming, and it upset me because it was a beautiful day, it was a beautiful morning, and instead of enjoying it, be like, oh my god, it feels so good to be outside, I was like, okay, hurry up, poop so you could feel better, and then I'll clean your paws, and then we'll be home and we'll be safe and everything will be like, I could not enjoy being outside, and that pissed me off so much.
That's the shitty thing about what's going on now, is that like people with like agoraphobia, it's just like it's fucking with them hard, because all the time they're thinking like, oh yeah, they're like, everybody's against us, but everybody tells them otherwise. And now that they have a reason to be like, okay, yeah, everybody's trying to fucking kill me, or everything's trying to kill me, I'm just gonna stay fuck home. It fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah, when I came into the house, I of course got all undressed. I put Elvira in her coat because I read that it gets on their fur and it could get on their paws. So she wore her coat even though she really didn't need it. So she was like breathing heavy because she got hot halfway through the walk. And I was like, I'm sorry, it's this or nothing. And when we got home, I
dressed like a fat kid.
Right, I had to wipe her paws down with alcohol pads, and I already wipe her when I get home. I wipey her like a toddler.
Right.
But this time I alcohol patted her paws first and then wiped her down with her regular wipe down. Right, and then I felt relieved and I fell asleep. But then when I woke up, I was just like so full of fucking rage and hating this planet. Like all day I've been like, I don't want to be here. Like this is not a great way of living at all. I don't like feeling
it's definitely
unstable and over paranoid as regular day-to-day behavior. It's overwhelming to me at this point now.
Yeah, just a little bit, just a tad bit overwhelming.
Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, I guess it's different for us. Like, you know, what do we consider and I'm gonna always do this, essential workers.
Yeah. The fact that I'm essential is kind of bullshit. Like, it's good. It's good because, you know, I'm still working and shit like that. But as far as like, my thought process, as far as me being essential, it's not really essential. The shit that I do on a daily basis is not essential at all, actually.
Damn.
I mean, I feel kind of bad in saying it like this, but I feel like if I'm gonna play Russian roulette with my well-being or whatever the hell, I should at least be getting paid double.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Hazard pay. Yeah.
No, because what they consider pandemic pay from, you know, the standards of the company that I work for is that if I only work 3 days a week, the other 2 days I didn't work, I would still get my regular pay. And that my mom fucking burping.
That's how she feels about that.
She could have farted, yeah.
That was like, you know, she was like, that's how I feel about the pandemic.
Right? I fart in its general direction.
Yep, basically.
Yeah, take that coronies.
It all goes away. It all goes away.
Yeah, take that coronies in the name of Jesus.
And then I heard
we were both in the same boat, Alex, because like we work for the same company, but like for me, of course, yeah, you get a bunch more days off. I'm still going every single day. I'm still going Monday to Friday, but I'm going 4 hours out of the day.
Yes, so it's half a day. I mean, at least that in a sense. But for me, it's like, what is it? For the past few weeks, it's been like between 3 and 2 days. This coming week, I'm working 4 of the 5 days.
Okay.
But the only good thing that comes out of it is that I'll be off that Friday.
Mm-hmm.
But the other catch is that I would still be on call just in case, even though
you're always going to be on call.
Yeah, that, you know, but it is cool that, you know, that we've been leaving early, for the exception of the couple times that I told you about before.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it isn't too bad. The only thing that I'm getting kind of annoyed is that the trains have been getting more packed than what they should be, and I feel like, you know, I feel like asking, you know, like, even though it's like it's New York, so you shouldn't kind of care, but it's just like
during a pandemic.
Yeah, like are you really essential? Are you actually going or coming back from your job that's essential?
Yeah.
Right. And like what I thought was kind of backwards and like really frustrating with the whole essential, non-essential, crowded trains, but you got to stay 6 feet away or you get fined. It's like it's half right and then half fucked. It's half right and then it's half fucked, and it's like because it's uneven with logic and preparation. So many more people are going to die, and like today it set me in a rage because I really feel like we're outnumbered by fucking stupid, illogical people on every spectrum. The people running it and the people who are just living day to day. It makes me so mad. I'm stuttering. Because I heard that.
I'm so angry.
Right? I heard that veterinarians aren't open. Right? They're not really considered essential. But my mom told me today that Petco grooming places are considered essential. And I was like, that's fucking stupid.
It is.
And then I also heard about the trains being crowded, and now knowing that that's an actual fact, that's doubly stupid because then you have cops standing in the parks yelling at people to stay away from each other 6 feet and handing out $1,000 fines now, but your trains are crowded. Your idea of what's essential and what's not wasn't thought out at all. You know, because Steve is saying that he really doesn't have to be there as much. He's not that essential. And then you have vets that are told to stay home or choosing to stay home, but you have poor young kids doing haircuts on people's dogs. You can't tell from the dog whether the dog has it, but dogs can carry it on their fur. Dogs can catch it from their owners and give it to another person. And they're not wearing masks. They're not covered. Like it's mind blowing how fucked we are. It really is, and it makes me not want to be here because I have no control over it.
But you will never truly have control when it comes to things like that. Oh, as I was trying to say here, I don't know if you can see it. This is actually the letter, just in case if I ever get stopped by cops. Right? That tells that I'm an essential worker.
Right.
So I gotta carry that in my possession in my bag all the time now, just in case.
I'm an essential, not essential person.
Yeah, like
crazy. And I have to go to the supermarket soon. And one of my friends told me that she got into a fight because someone didn't want to follow the rules. It was way too close to her. And then another friend of mine told me that standing online, waiting to go in one at a time at his grocery store caused him his first panic attack. He doesn't suffer from any type of anxiety. So it's just like,
well, that should fucking be hardcore.
It's crazy. I feel like it's getting super worse and super, super dumb. Like it's getting worse because it's unorganized and so scattered. And it's sad. It's sad because I always joked about how we're becoming more and more like Idiocracy, and to now have that be shown during such a extreme and fucked up time is like even more terrifying, because I don't mind going out on my own stupidity or just naturally, but having it be because other people's ignorance and arrogance and lack of logic, endangering me is like another level. That upsets me.
Because you don't want to feel like you're doing this for no reason, and then everybody else is just gonna fuck with you anyway. It sucks, asshole.
So it makes me scared just to fucking go outside. I can't even enjoy going outside when I was outside, and that to me is heartbreaking.
Yeah, it sucks.
Hardcore. And then I wanted to say, and then we can move on from this terrible topic. I heard that they have a huge mass grave now on an island off of where Orchard Beach is, where they're burying people in wooden boxes and they're stacking them up, and they're unclaimed people that died from the corona. But they only give you 16 days to find out if your loved one has died. If we're all staying home and we can't really contact anybody because we've fallen sick, how are you gonna know? So anyway, they're throwing them in these mass graves. They're stacking them up like in Contagion, and they're throwing dirt on them. My concern is, one, is someone writing down the names of all these victims so after this they're gonna make a memorial? I fucking doubt it. Okay.
Yeah,
Two, what extent that they're really going to help these people who pass away actually find their family? Probably none. And three, are they putting cement in that hole on the beach? Because when the water levels rise, or if there's another hurricane and that sand fucking gets shifty, there's going to be infected dead bodies showing up on fucking Orchard Beach.
Yeah.
So that was my thought process. And again, showing me the level of stupidity that's still going on.
Yeah. Like I said, that's not the first time that happens at Orchard Beach.
Yeah, that's not the first time you get a body floating out of nowhere.
Yeah, but not full of infection diseases. I said that all wrong. But not full with the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Okay, China burned them. I'm thinking the reason we didn't do it is because that's probably how it spread even more. Yeah. We're burying them, but are we burying them securely? Because dead bodies in regular cemeteries shift when it fucking rains.
Yeah.
So what the fuck? You know, again, putting the entire world in jeopardy.
Right way of doing it.
Yeah, there is. Put cement over it and keeping them from
as far as getting rid of, you know, somebody that's past that.
I mean,
of course,
what is it? A lot of places have been doing like the private crematorium thing too. So,
right, but now we have an island that's not getting full of dead people, and it doesn't look like they're doing it efficiently enough to keep them from ending up in the water. And like I said, are we going to have a memorial like in DC of all the soldiers who died? Are we going to have a wall of all the people who died during this pandemic?
Probably not.
That's devastating.
Yeah.
That really is.
Yeah, it is. It sucks.
So I'm done ranting.
Yeah.
All right. That was a Franny rant.
That was the Franny rant for today. I want off this fucking planet because it's run by morons. I have spoken.
Yeah. So, I mean, going back to what I was saying with the MTA. So the MTA has cut a lot of like buses and a lot of trains because, you know, it's the whole thing of the only people that should be riding the trains. And I'm like I said, going back to the quotations, right, are supposed to be essential workers. Now, I don't know about you, but like I said, for a lot of people that have been traveling on, you know, on mass transit, right, I really do not think that many of these people are actual people that, you know, that are considered essential. I think some of these people, like, you know, and it was funny because coming back from work yesterday, right, that I saw people just hanging out, no mask, no, you know, nothing, right, shooting the shit, having a good time outside, like taking everything lightly.
Yeah, because some people don't really care. They care, but they don't care.
No, I think it's the dumb. It's the people who are dumb and ignorant and think that this is no big deal, and they're the ones who are going to make this last longer. They're the ones that are making it a lot more difficult than it really should be. And it's gonna sound terrible, but you know, they're asking for it. I hope they get it. That's kind of how I feel at this point, and it's 3 months in. It's 3 months in. Before I was like, oh my God, I hope everybody. Now, fuck you. You're out there wilding. YOLO yourself right into that pine box. Seriously, I don't care right now. Now I want the dumb to diminish so we can move forward.
That's kind of a good way to look at it. But sometimes, you know, it's not necessarily just the dumb. It's also the dumb and the ignorant are pretty much.
They kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say something, but yeah.
No, go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please, go ahead, dude. Go right ahead.
Yeah, because the people still think that's it's fucking bullshit. So people still think that nothing's gonna happen and everything is. People are just overreacting, and I get it. I get why people say that because, of course, there's been plenty of other times that it's been out there and they've always been like, oh yeah.
Other times, I never remembering them shutting down pretty much every fucking thing for any type of virus.
I'm not saying specifically that. I'm not saying specifically the whole shutting down part, but I'm talking about that they're saying that before they've said like, oh yeah, this is gonna be the worst thing ever, or you know, it's a really bad flu, or you're gonna die from the flu, or this and that, and people always say like, oh yeah, this is not gonna happen. There's nothing gonna happen with this. But the fact that some people are actually noticing that, okay, yeah, shit is actually progressing even worse, they should fucking try to, you know, calm the fuck down and listen to what people tell them. But of course they don't.
Right. Right. That's kind of my level though too, because like in the beginning, I felt the same way. Like I totally understood you guys not as worried as me, and I was really hoping that this wouldn't go sideways. And now this is so fucking sideways that you have to go to the supermarket one at a fucking time. Yep. My pizza shop closed down. There's no more pizza now for me in my neighborhood.
That's what you gotta make
my Burger King shut down, and I haven't left the house in 6 days.
Burger King sucks anyway, but whatever.
Well, you know, I'm just saying, like, I haven't left the house in 6 days, and that happened in the span of 6 days. So I'm wondering, by the time I do leave my house to go to the neighborhood, how desolate and closed it's gonna fucking look. And am I ready for that? Am I gonna break down and start fucking crying? Because like before,
it is so
it was
weird
only
to
certain
see, like,
stores.
No, it's weird to walk around, like the area, the shopping area. You know where I live, Franny, and that whole shopping area when you get out from the train station,
it's like a mall,
right?
Yeah.
Well, everywhere around there was like all shopping district or whatever. A majority of the places are closed, right? And it's just weird to see stuff, closed. And
it's like walking out there at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and it's like in midday, and you're just like, the fuck? Didn't they get the memo to open? It's like, no, you can't open.
Right. And it's just like, I don't understand why certain people can't see that and go, okay, maybe I should not go to Central Park today to roll around with the rats in the grass.
But it's so fun.
It's fun to have rolling all over you. Yeah, it's so much fun. Yeah. Come over here, Rodney Rats.
Yeah.
Right? Come here, Manhattan Rats. Give me your fleas.
Come here, pizza rat. Share your slice with me, because my pizzeria is closed.
Right.
And it's just saying, no, fuck you. Get your own slice.
Right. And it just makes it worse that there's people out there fighting what could save all of us as a whole. We shouldn't be getting in supermarket fights because someone is all up in your space with no mask on. Like, people are not being decent in a smart way, and it's just mind-blowing because it's a lot. It's not a little bit.
About the whole supermarket, the dramatic change in the supermarket where I normally go to has been amazing. That like there was before where you go to pay your stuff or whatever, they finally put up the big glass.
So, wow, like the liquor store.
Exactly.
Yeah, so they finally put up the big glass. Each cashier has to have the mask, and they have gloves. And some of them even have like the face, the
shields.
Yeah, the face shields or whatever. And they put the lines like, to give like 6 feet apart. And there was one area near the payout area, whatever, the cashiers, where they used to have like all the cookies and snacks. They took that whole stand down so they can have actual space.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's weird, like to see like this dramatic change,
But it's
now, I understand. No, but now, if and when this all blows over, right? Is it going to go back somewhat, or are they going to still implement? You know what I mean? Like now, it's transitioning.
Gradually, it will go back to the normal way of things. But of course, people are still going to be.
I don't know, because I feel like it's still going to be crazy until there's a vaccine. I still think they're going to keep pushing these.
It's not going to happen from one day to the next. I'm saying gradually things will get back to normal, quote unquote normal, but it's not going to be the same as it has been before. What's going to happen is that, of course, it's going to take a long ass progression to fucking get shit to where it should be. And then at that point, people are still going to just be like, okay, what the fuck is going on? Like, who's sick, who's not sick? So that's all a lot of people are going to be worried about. Like going to concerts and shit. Like I'm afraid that for a while I'm not gonna be able to go to see a fucking show, because of course a lot of venues are gonna be closed. A lot of places that are basically like places that we can go to just to enjoy ourselves, listening to shit that we enjoy, that we love. We might not be able to go see that ever again for a while at least.
Right, like Comic-Con's done.
Right.
And the first part hurt me. I say no, like for me, you just hurt me for saying like saying like ever again in the meantime, just like just say it ain't so.
Because
The one thing is this,
and then also I was like having this conversation similarly with my mom. I was like, things aren't going to go back to normal. There's going to be a lot of essential people dead and missing, like policemen, doctors, firefighters. There's a lot of people dying. So there's going to be a lot of job openings. There's going to be a lot of stores that are not going to be opening up after this is over because they just couldn't bounce back.
Yep.
It's still going to be post-apocalyptic when we get out of here.
It's going to be apocalyptic.
It's still going to be really difficult. God knows how many teachers
we're gonna have to dress
died.
up like a Mad Max and stuff like that.
Hell yeah,
half naked in leather. I hope so.
Fuck yeah, I love that shit.
I don't know, man. I'm a little like Demolition now. like like the dudes are like near the 60s or whatever. It's like this body does not scream dominatrix outfits or whatever the fuck it was.
It's gonna be like you
here
get
comes
your
the
blood work,
axe, and here comes the smasher.
You're gonna have to get your blood work all the time to show that you are negative for coronavirus.
Oh yeah.
Until the vaccine comes, I feel like it's never going to be the same.
And at that point,
and even with that or whatever, it takes almost a year to develop a vaccine.
Yeah. It does. So I say 2025.
No, it's not gonna be like that. No, okay. But I'm just saying right now, it's to the point that they're doing animal testing. That's where it's up to now. And I know that sounds kind of wrong, but you can't jump directly to human testing. That's the reason why they still have what they call lab rats.
It's called fucking science. You just can't jump to humans. But I just feel like nothing's gonna be back to normal for at least like 3 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
1 year or two to pick up the fucking pieces, and then the third year to finally move forward. And then. The president choices are not that great, so I don't think we're going to move forward that well either. We're just fucked. We're just fucked.
Yeah, the best man that could have taken over whatever dropped out, but whatever.
Yep.
No, enough of the negative shit. Let's get into some other shit because of course we've been.
Let's get into some geek shit, or we can actually talk about what the fuck have we been up to other than this fucking virus.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. What have we been doing to, I guess, entertain our brains? Because of course we have nothing else to fucking do. So what have we been doing to entertain?
You know what? Let's start different, dude. Let's start with you because we always end up with you. Let's start with you, Steve. What have you been up to?
I've been watching some shit. Of course, I started watching this show on FXX called Dave. And
the Little Dicky show.
Hilarious, yes. That shit is so fucking funny. It's basically Little Dicky basically trying to become an established rapper in a way, and it is so fucking funny. Like it is hilarious. Like it has one of my favorite comedians also, Andrew Santino or Cheeto Santino, and it is fucking good. It's really fucking good. I didn't think it was gonna be as good as it was. But it was really entertaining. Like I love it so far, and it's only like 7 episodes in, so it's quick to watch it. They're all half-hour episodes. It's really
that's not bad.
Yeah, exactly.
It was funny how you mentioned FX, right? Yeah. And one of my favorite comedies from back then was the one that Jeffries did, Legit.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and I just felt kind of bad because like that didn't get like the love that it deserves because it was really good.
But that was around for a while. That was around for like a good 4 seasons.
Yeah, it was. But what I'm saying is like the way that it kind of ended wasn't as bad. So
yeah,
like it was like, oh my god, like it could have ended better.
Yeah, like in the first episode, he's basically like trying to get off.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like you intrigued me. Just like his ways of just trying to get business done. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Because he has a girlfriend, but he's kind of ashamed of himself because he has like a weird penis. Yeah, because he's had surgeries and shit. It's fucking hilarious. So I guess I'll probably spoil it a little bit, but I don't give a fuck. You guys should watch it.
Whatever you like, no matter what. Even if you explain it, I'm the type of dude that even if you spoil shit, I will still watch it.
Yeah, but this is only like within the first few minutes of the first episode, so it's not like I'm giving too much away because you still got fucking at this moment you got 7 more episodes to go. So it's worth the watch. So go check out fucking Dave on FXX or on Hulu. You can watch it on Hulu now because it next day it shows up on Hulu, so you can do that.
I don't know, like ooh, I have the Hulus.
Yeah. Got the Hulu. Another thing that I watched this week, I mentioned Onward last week, but I also saw just before we started recording.
Oh, that was so good, dude.
Onward was good. It was good. It was. I'm not gonna say it was great because it wasn't the best Disney Pixar movie or whatever, but it was actually entertaining. I enjoyed it,
Dude. That the second half, like near the end, I'm bawling, dude, because it's one of those things where well, I think once you lose a father.
I was just
like
about
once
to
you
say
lose
that.
a dad, because for me, since I lost my father, right? It was that one thing. If I could bring him back for a day, shit.
Yeah, that movie's made for people that are in the DDC.
Yeah, I know that club. I know the club very well.
Yeah.
And dude, that was really hard because that was the same year. The whole double hit replacement. Lost my dad and my mother-in-law. It was like 2016. Could eat a bag of dicks, dude. Handwritten dicks.
Yeah. But no, but the one that I was watching actually before we started recording, I actually saw I forgot the name of it. Holy shit. My brain. Oh, Sonic. Sonic movie. Yeah, Sonic.
Me too. I saw it like 2 nights ago.
Yeah, it's actually.
Dude, it is a lot better than I expected. Dude, it is a lot better than I expected. And what really got me was how they had like the Marvel style endings.
Yeah, that was dope. I was like, oh, that's fucking cool. The ending of it was, of course, I guess kind of spoiling it and shit. But
I love it. What was it? That they had the first ending.
Yeah, the first ending with everything that happened until then. Of course, you find out what happens with Dr. Robotnik and shit, and then the credits, and then some other shit happens, and it's fucking cool the way it did. I liked it. I liked it a lot, actually.
The thing, the second ending was like, there might be a sequel.
Yeah, we could hope so. Because it, like I said, it was very entertaining. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And it looks cool. It looks fun. It's a fun
like
flick.
I said, it was a lot better than I expected, bro.
Yeah. I think a lot of us were expecting hot garbage, but especially after seeing that first trailer that came out a while ago, and then with
the super real Sonic.
Yeah, with the teeth, with the human teeth Sonic. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Ugh. Yuck. It yeah, it sucked so many dicks. It was horrible. But that's pretty much what. But listen to a lot of music, and of course, I love fucking music, which I'm gonna play one of the newer songs that I enjoyed this week at the end of the episode. But we also have another song for the mid show that's pretty fun. But yeah, there's a lot of cool shit out there. Also, been enjoying a lot of the fact that SiriusXM is free right now. So I've been listening to a lot of shit on there. And it's fucking great. SiriusXM, pretty dope.
I'm glad to hear that, dude.
Hell yeah.
That you've been enjoying yourself. So as you already know, I did watch Onward. I did watch Sonic. I finished Gotham finally.
Yeah, good job. Finally.
And to be honest with you, it was like I really enjoyed myself watching that. I was just like, I'm mad that I didn't get to finish watching it at the time, right? But adult life occurs, and a lot of personal things kind of took my time from that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was really good. So last night, after like the long day of work and everything like that, I decided to just go on to Netflix and watch a random movie. So I watched one of my favorite movies from when I was a teenager.
Okay.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze.
Nice. Nice.
And I like, people are probably gonna rip on me for this, but that is my favorite of all the Turtles movies.
I don't give a fuck. Ninja Rap is the shit.
Dude,
I
then when
love
the scene
the
came
first
up
one.
and I started like kind of singing the beginning part, my wife's just looking at me like, really? Right?
Motherfucker,
And it's
you
like,
were
you
probably
don't
doing the
fucking know
dance.
ninja
Doing
rap. You
the
don't
dance.
know.
Hell
You
yeah.
don't know. You don't know Tokar Razar. You don't know.
Mhm.
You don't know Kevin Nash is Super Shredder. You don't know.
Yeah, yeah. You don't know the struggle.
You don't know 10 ninja flips or 10 backflips now. And remember, go ninja, go. Ha ha ha. I made another funny. You don't know. But yeah, but I
You don't know
after
this.
so then after that, I decided to like, you know what? Let me see if any other Turtles properties are on there. So they had the TMNT movie, which I'm like, I'll probably watch that later. And then I came across something, and I was just like, fuck, I'm gonna do this to myself. So they have Ninja Turtles, the next mutation.
Is that the one with the girl?
Yes, that is the series that was by Saban or whatever, and it is like it is it's a train wreck, but it's one of those train wrecks where I was like, I gotta watch the next episode.
Yeah.
I gotta watch the next episode. So
Just,
I'm
just to see if they made it any better.
I'm like 4 episodes in, going on the 5th, and then of course the Netflix thing came up. Are you still watching? And I was like,
Maybe.
I should go to bed. Yeah, I wish there was a maybe option, like so I could be like, we'll play half
Still
of it
thinking
because
about it.
you're falling asleep.
It's like maybe. Do you
That'd
still
be
want to
great.
watch this?
That'd be
You
a
want to
great
watch
I'm
this?
just
option.
like, I want to continue this because it's no, I just saying like I said, it's fucking terrible. It's bad,
Yeah.
but
Oh shit.
I want to continue it.
Right.
I don't know if you get me, dude.
No, I
Yeah,
get you.
completely.
That happens to me a lot.
Like it's that whole thing. Like, okay, so
but
what really
mostly
gets me
with
is
like
this.
horror movies,
Yeah, because
with TV shows, I'm 3 episodes in. You don't pull me, I walk away. It's too much of a commitment. But a movie or
no,
a
but
horror
like I said,
movie, I
it's
could
so
watch
bad.
it for 2 hours.
It's yeah, but you remember that's a movie. That's different. That's like one thing. So you can kind of like
right.
once you get out your system, you're like fuck it. But when it comes to a show where right, you're
That's
just kind of like
dedication, man. That's
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah. So
Definitely dedication.
the whole thing is this. It's like all right. So it looks like that the Henson people still did it. But these masks, they have like the eye holes underneath the mask. So it looks like it's bad nostrils. But depending the angle, you can kind of see the people inside the mask.
oh my god, that's
So
awful.
I'm just like, the fuck is this?
It's the fucking best.
I'm telling you, watch
my
it.
God.
So you can like do it to yourself.
Yeah.
And then like the acting, oh my god, the acting is so it's so
bad.
it's like telenovela bad / good.
It's
Wow.
fucking great.
What is it?
Yeah, so
It's
like Teenage Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation.
Next Mutation. Oh my
It's
god.
on Netflix, so it's on Netflix. So, but yeah, but like I
Okay.
said, it's just like I said, you're gonna get thrown off so hard with this that you're gonna be like, what the fuck am I watching? And then you're gonna find yourself in this rabbit hole that you're like, this was terrible. Now I got to see the next episode. This
How
is like
much
opposite.
work?
This is like opposite Tiger King.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh yeah, watch that too. I watched that too.
I'm
Dude.
only on episode 4. I had to stop. I wanted to watch it with my mom, but she ran out during episode 3 and was like, I can't. She threw her hands up and was like, I just can't.
Dude, my favorite explanation that someone told me about this is if you want to explain Tiger King, it is white trash Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
With tigers instead of dragons.
Yeah, well, like they would just say like all the drama that like like the over the top drama that white trash would have, that is Tiger King, and I was just like, that is
really
fucking gold. That is like I can't explain it any better.
Yeah.
That is actually a really good way to describe it.
And my favorite thing is like I didn't watch like every episode, but I watched a good amount with my wife, right?
Nice.
And like I say, I was fairly entertained. Like I was just like, these fucking people.
What kind of brought my attention to it was the fact that, of course, fucking Carol Baskin lives.
Carol fucking Baskins.
Yo, I hate that cunt. Yo, I hate her, and I don't even fucking know her. Yo, I hate her.
Dude, there are so many memes about her that I fucking love, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
no, that's what got me watching it was the memes.
Dude,
I saw the memes everywhere. I was like, I gotta watch this shit now.
Dude, my favorite fucking. It's not even a meme. It was a tweet, right? And it was the tweet was apparently a tiger in the Bronx Zoo is positive for COVID-19, and Brad Williams responded, "I bet you it was fucking Carol Baskin." Dude, I lost my shit on that. I was like, "Yo, he wins the night. I'm done. That is fucking gold."
They just know what to do. They know how to explain shit. They just get it. Yeah, but yeah, that shit is fucking insane, dude. It's the fucking worst. Like, of course we know that fucking white trash people are fucking insane, and the fact that they actually
it's a next level, dude.
No,
dude, it's a next level of fucking insane, dude.
These cat people, to the extent that they are fucking insane, as is.
No, I'm just saying, and it's the next level because they're big cat bat people. And look at that. I mentioned cats and my wife fucking sneezes. Yeah, Bless you.
I'm allergic to these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm allergic to these deaf cats.
Yeah.
Thundercats are on the move. Thundercats are loose.
those big fucking tigers and shit. Like, how the fuck? No, fuck you. I'm good.
Dude, it made me laugh because when she's watching this, she loves, like, what was it? They showed like the bobcats and the lynx and the all these ocelots and stuff. And I was just like, that's a nope. That's a definite nope. And then when it was going crazy, like it could rip your jugular, that's a definite fuck nope.
Dude, when they said that the one cat fucking ripped off one of the handlers' arm off, I'm like, Jesus Christ! Still the first fucking episode.
Is that the one that was still doing interview?
That happened. Yeah. What do you think happens in a fucking zoo?
Yeah, not that.
They don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Nah, in the zoo, the animals die more than the caretakers. So how about that?
Yes, because if they go too crazy or whatever, they get either the trank gun or the other gun. The one that.
Usually they go for the other gun. I've never heard them say they tranquilized an animal in the zoo. They usually shoot that motherfucker dead.
Well, like, what was it? But like that brings me back to the old fucking Harambe shit.
Yeah, the first thing that they should do is just tranquilize them, so that way there's not too much, crazy. Especially if there's other people around, you gotta fucking calm down the fucking animal, so that way you're not looking like
they don't do that. I felt bad for one animal. I forgot what happened. Some kid fell into someone's tank, and I think it was it a tiger or a monkey?
Probably. Someone
thought, the animal itself thought it was like a cub. It didn't attack it. It went over to it and like curled up, around it, and thought it was its own. And instead of, tranquilizing it, because it wasn't like it was eating the kid, it was just laying down in front of the kid, guarding the kid, air quotes, can't see them. They shot it dead instead. That was fucked up. That story I would never forget.
Yeah.
That might be it. I would never forget that because I was like, they killed this animal who wasn't aggressive, just chilling in front of this kid that fell in, and you shoot it instead of tranquilizing it. So I mean, I don't know which is the lesser evil, but they're they're safer in captivity, but then they're not. It's just one of those things.
Yeah.
I just feel like if the cats are in a beautiful sanctuary, like it looked like they were, minus that bitch's sanctuary, that shit looked like trash. That's why I hated her the most. She was being such a cunt and harassing all these other parks. Meanwhile, hers was terrible. Hers was like living in a projects.
Yeah.
An abandoned project.
Apparently, from the documentary, whatever. Apparently, hers was like supported by actual, like she was the more legal of the other ones.
Yeah, and it looked horrible. It didn't look healthy. It didn't look pleasant. It looked horrible. It looked like a backyard garbage zoo, and she wasn't sending any of them back into the wild. So I didn't I feel like she was the fucking craziest out of all of them, because it was like she was living under a serious that she was saving these tigers and lions and all these big cats, but she wasn't. She put them in smaller cages compared to the other places. She never sent one of them back out into the wild, so it wasn't like she was reforming them. And yet she had a huge following of other crazy, stupid, ignorant, dumb fucks, which why she became powerful. Meanwhile, all these other parks, ignoring how socially crazy they are, but their animals lived in a beautiful sanctuary. They had more land. It was cleaner. You saw them play. They had fucking ladders to climb down and climb off of. They looked more beautiful, more pleasant. And her place looked like trash. But yet she was the good guy. She was supposed to be, air quotes again, the good guy, the better one, the more legal one.
They were all fucking
garbage.
Period. They were all. There's no saving.
But you can get into the whole joke, and and to add to it, she made one of her tigers have the taste of human blood.
Right, because she killed her hubby.
Yeah, that was like the whole joke, the whole fucking thing. That, and honestly, whatever signs point to yes that she had
Oh yeah, totally.
But
and I heard
there's
the investigation.
no proof.
But I heard they reopened the investigation, and you know what? I hope they find something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, like in a sense, it's kind of like, what is it? Unless you find like some kind of old petrified fucking tiger poop with with some kind of his DNA on it, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, you're not gonna find it.
No, yeah, but if she was dumb enough to bury it or write it down in her journal,
I doubt she was.
Yeah. She has a piece. She has a kernel. This is what I left to my husband, and it's like in the book.
Right, because she's crazy. Crazy people make mistakes.
Yeah, it's that WP syndrome, dude.
Wow.
It's the water.
Yeah, but yeah, let's what else have you guys been up to?
It's my turn.
Yeah.
So I stopped watching Lion King or King Tiger or whatever, and started watching Hannibal, the TV show.
Ooh, yes, that show was so good.
I started season 1, and then when I heard that they canceled it, I stopped watching.
Why?
Because I have commitment issues and didn't see what was the point if it was ended halfway through the series. But I started watching it because we have all this time, and violence makes me feel relaxed. So I was like, okay, let me watch Hannibal kill and eat people.
Yeah.
And I've been binge watching it for like 2 days now. I'm halfway through season 2. It's amazing. Yeah. I don't understand why they canceled it in the first place so far. I don't know if season 3 starts to fall apart, but as of right now, I don't understand why they did that. It's fantastic, and it makes me want to cook.
I'm not gonna have any cooking now, whatever. So what, Franny? What did you make? I made some fresh cuts with a side of fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Hey, and after I'm done, I'm gonna start watching the actual.
No, it's time to eat. Sit. I don't want to sit. You're gonna sit. I don't want to sit.
Also, I've watched a couple movies, and all 3 of them were pretty amazing. I'm gonna start with the decent one. It's a Disaster. You guys heard of that movie?
Yes,
Have you
I
seen
saw
it?
that movie in theaters.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Wow.
I saw that movie in theaters with the cast.
Wow.
Oh, look at you, fucking bougie bitch.
Actually, that was at your theater, Alex, when you were working at the movie theater.
Oh, look at that.
I really enjoyed it, but again, it disappointed me because of how it ended. It was more like, to me, a short story than an actual movie. Yeah. It just ended abruptly, like Mom and Dad. I liked that movie too. I really enjoyed that with Nicolas Cage and Selma Blair. Mm-hmm. But it just kind of ended, with the whole what if, you walk home thinking how it should have ended or could have ended. There's no actual ending. And I'm really not a huge fan of those, because I feel like sometimes it works. Like for this movie, it worked, because the way it abruptly ended had me laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
And same
That's
thing
the
with
best way
Mom
to
and
end it,
Dad.
too.
When it ended, when Mom and Dad ended, it had me stuck. Like just stuck as the as the credits were rolling. I was like, I had to pick my jaw off the floor. But when Us did it, when they tried to do that in Us, it was garbage. It was garbage. So I feel like it's really tricky to just abruptly end a movie. Like it has to have a certain type of pace or a certain type of I feel like intensity. So when it does cut off, it leaves you stuck and like, oh shit, and it leaves you wanting to engage. It does what it was supposed to do instead of leaving you there going, what the fuck?
It serves its purpose.
What the fuck? Are they just holding hands for no fucking reason? What? Like Us did the opposite of that. They failed in that regard. Same thing with Midsummer. Midsummer kind of did that too. It just kind of like ended, but that whole movie was a fucking mess. But Disaster, I thought was fucking great. It was about a new fresh dated couple. This was like their third date. They go to a friend brunch, and during that friend brunch, someone decides to bomb us with a deadly nerve bomb. And they all have to get over their bullshit and their issues in this one house where they're not properly ready for this disaster at all.
Yeah.
And you find out that the new boyfriend is crazy. And it really makes you think, like, how long would you wait to call it quits during a apocalypse type of scenario? How long would you wait to realize help isn't coming?
Yeah.
You aren't prepared.
Stuck somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, you aren't prepared. And the chemical is gonna fucking kill you anyway, painfully. Like, do you take yourself out with your friends? Do you wait till you start getting sick and then take each other out? It was kind of one of those movies. I thought it was very original, the concept, and also very terrifying and realistic.
Absolutely.
Especially now with this pandemic, because it was really funny when it first started. You guys know I was really paranoid. And my friend Brian would always come over to my house, and I'd be like, I don't know, man, if you should come over, because what if you get stuck here? What if they close down everything because shit just gets crazy? So when I saw this movie, I just lost it. I was like, oh my God, my nightmare is right in front of me. And it's a comedy. It's a dark comedy.
Exactly. It's a real dark comedy.
It's totally worth watching. It got some low ratings on
Rotten
Tomatoes, but I think it was a solid 7.
It was an indie flick. It was
just like Mom and Dad.
Like wide release and shit like that.
But I think it deserves a solid 7.
Oh, yeah.
It had a great cast, an original concept. It's just a lot of people don't like those abrupt endings, but I think it was amazing. And then I saw a comedy. I saw The Watch. I didn't even know this was out.
The Watch?
Like, I don't even remember it coming out at all. Yeah, that's what the Neighborhood Watch is called. It's actually called The Watch.
I thought it was the Neighborhood Watch.
No, I thought so too, but when I Googled it, it's The Watch.
Oh, okay.
It's The Watch.
Yeah, that movie's fun.
With Ben Stiller and Vince Vaughn and Jonah Hill
and the other IT Club.
Yeah, the other guy.
Department. Yeah, IT something. Yeah.
I thought it was absolutely hilarious. I kind of felt bad that I didn't even know it existed. It came out in 2012. Oh, and so did It's a Disaster. That also came out in 2012.
Yep.
So that movie was hilarious. It had to do with aliens. It was kind of, to me, just as great as The World's End. And it was, I don't want to give too much away because it's really funny and it's totally worth watching. And it's another Ben Stiller masterpiece. It's one of my top now alien comedies.
And
like,
that was
I want to go out and buy it
too. It's super underrated.
Yeah, it didn't score very well either. It got like, oh damn it, I had it. Where'd it go? It had the 5.7. They're fucking out their minds. I gave this movie like a 9. This shit was absolutely incredible. The alien was fucking terrifying and sleek. The concept was very original. The humor was on point. Oh my god, I was laughing my ass off through the entire movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also understand that comedy or whatever is very subjective. That depending on your type of humor. Because I'll be honest with you, whatever though, like I think I shared this to you with you guys a while ago. That like the one thing that I can't stand is like I can't stand Medea movies, right? But that's like a popular popular type of movie to a lot of other people. I can't stand it, but other people find it fucking hilarious.
Well, I mean, I feel like at least in my circle, I don't know anyone in my life who actually watches nor enjoys those movies.
I'm gonna say one person already. My wife.
Ooh.
I can't hang with her when she's with that.
Ooh.
She hangs out with one of my other best friends, and
right.
when my other best friends' wives, and they watch it, and to me, it's just like so stereotypically offensively bad. Like it's just like
right, and some people like that, but like this, but then, The Watch is a smart comedy.
But I'll be honest with you, whatever. Something that I like when it comes to comedies, and people look at me like, "Fucking really?" I am a big fan of old school Adam Sandler flicks. So
I don't know why
I liked Adam Sandler until he started sucking. But I'm a huge fan of Adam Sandler.
Well, it's like saying, okay, what is it after Mr. Deeds? It kind of started going down a little bit.
Yeah, right? I didn't enjoy Mr. Deeds. I didn't like when he played himself as a sister. I didn't like.
That hurt me. Jack and Jill hurt me like hell. The Al Pacino, Dunkachino. Ooh, no.
That was the only good thing in that movie.
That hurt me. And then
no, what hurt me was seeing Adam Sandler in fucking drag. But
yeah, but then Al Pacino, I want to try to kick it to her. Like, no. You keep away, sir.
Yeah, basically. That's the right thing to do, is just stay away.
Yeah, from the film.
No.
But I like Adam Sandler. I think he's a good comedian. He had a falling off, but that happens. Like you run out of mojo. Sometimes you run out of comedic juice and you need to take a step back and then come back refreshed and drop some really good drama movies, which he started doing. You know
what's funny? My favorite Adam Sandler movie of all time, and is very underrated, is Little Nicky.
Little Nicky.
Yeah.
That is like one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies of all time. Right. And then of course, the obvious ones like Waterboy.
I loved Wedding Singer.
Oh, Wedding Singer's good too.
That was absolutely one of my favorites.
I love the joke.
And Billy Madison.
Oh my God! Go to school. Yeah.
So like I'm a big Adam Sandler fan.
Yeah. But like I said, it's just like with the whole Medea thing for me, it's just like it depending your taste.
Well, yeah. It's called standards, and some people don't have any.
And that's why I love you.
And liking those movies absolutely show that you have no standards. But that's cool. That's absolutely cool. Some people, some people like fat, smelly dumpster babies. Not dumpster everyone babies. Does, so.
Episode 201, fat, smelly dumpster babies.
How would you know what dumpster babies?
But,
no, because it still sounds so offensively wrong.
I was trying not to be offensive. That was me trying to be delicate.
Bad, smelly dumpster babies. That's not fucking offensive whatsoever at all. I don't see why people offended, dear InnerCityGeeks. I found this very, very offensive. This is like, how?
Right? I was trying not to be offended. That sounds like a personal problem. I'm not gonna apologize.
Yeah. That sounds like something that you have a personal issue with, miss. Did you go to prom while pregnant and decide to just get rid of it because you wanted to continue to have a good time? That's not my fault, madam. Pardon me that you wanted to have a good time listening to fucking "It's a Beautiful Life," and without having something jiggling in your fucking uterus. Not my fucking fault.
Let's look at the classic, okay?
Okay, so moving on. There was another movie that I saw. I absolutely loved it. I was fucking shocked that she was actually good in it, and I was like, oh my God, I think this is the best thing I've ever seen her in. Jennifer Lawrence. The Red Sparrow.
Oh yes,
you guys seen that? It came out in 2008. It's a fucking spy movie. It's what I feel Black Widow should have been, but with a lot more fight scenes because she's great at it. It's definitely not Red Sparrow. I'll tell you that shit. Okay, and that's who she's supposed to be too. Black Widow. She's supposed to be a Russian spy agent that can get her way no matter what to get the job done. Which is what Red Sparrow is about. It's about that that agency for the Russian intelligence where they pretty much train you to be a manipulator, an emotional manipulator. And it's so good. I was so shocked. The story was so well done. Apparently it was inspired by a book. The screenplay's from a book. So that intrigued me. I might look into that at some point. But it starts off with Jennifer Lawrence being a ballerina. And they intentionally break her leg on stage. Like her dude dancer lands on her leg and snaps that shit in half. And they make you think it's an accident. Her uncle works for the Russian intelligence. He finds out that it wasn't an accident and he kind of sets her up. He shows her the proof that they were plotting against her when she got out the hospital, and she goes. She literally walks back to the ballerina headquarters, right? And she beats the shit out of them with her fucking cane. Both of them. The chick and the dude, they were fucking in the locker room, and she breaks the girl's face, and she seriously injures the dude. And her cousin takes that opportunity to convince her to do a little job for him to get information from some other Russian guy that they thought was like a threat, whatever. So she just had to switch out the cell phone, and then she was free, and he was going to take care of her for the rest of her life since she lost her job at the company, right? But he set her up. Instead, he ends up killing this important guy in front of her, and she only had two choices: join the Red Sparrows or die. So she joins the Red Sparrows.
Well, if my choices are just that, I don't like that.
Right. And then
the spy game seems okay.
Right? And it's her going to the school and being taught how to emotionally manipulate men or women, all the body cues, all the way to whisper in their ear, or where to touch them to get them to feel like they're safe and they could trust her, was so interesting and so much fun to watch. And I don't want to give it away, but it's some next level shit. Like, I loved Mission Impossible, where it was all that spy against spy and tricking the other spy and doing all this. Red Sparrow is just the first one. Mission Impossible, first one.
Yeah, the original one.
Yeah. I thought you were asking me. Yes, the original one. This Red Sparrow is like even better than Mission Impossible, and it's a chick. It's a chick agent. It was literally like watching Black Sparrow, but it was Jennifer Lawrence without the Mystique costume on. It was absolutely amazing, and she actually showed emotional range, which was fucking awesome. And the twists, the twists were fantastic. When the ending came, I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was surprised on how it ended. And I had to actually applaud the fucking movie. That's how great it was. I didn't even hear.
You stood up in your room and you gave it a round of a fucking standing ovation in your room.
I did. You know how hard that is? That's very hard because I am a snob.
And she's in her room going like this, like, I wish I saw this in the theater.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Yeah, I was like, God damn it. This is amazing. I didn't
really imaginary popcorn.
Your neighbors from downstairs are just like fucking hitting the roof with the fucking with the broomstick. Like,
no, she's on the first floor.
I live on the first floor, so
excuse me.
I can make as much noise as
they're stomping on the ceiling with fucking paint chips falling. Quiet.
The cockroach just came out and all yelled at me and was like, "I'm trying to sleep here, bitch."
Fuck you in your sleep.
But it was great. It made me hungry to watch more spy movies. So I just rented Kingsman. And I'm going to watch that tonight with my mom. But that's what
Hopefully she doesn't pull a Tiger King on you and like while you're watching halfway. This is so good. I'm going to deal with this.
I just can't. I can't do this. It's just so sad.
She throws her hands in the air. I'm done. I got to go.
I haven't seen Kingsman, so I'm excited to watch it.
Kingsman is good.
Yeah, I give Red Sparrow like a fucking 10. That shit was phenomenal. If you haven't seen it, you should see it.
The first two Kingsmen are good.
And
the third one,
okay, cool. No alcohol required to watch Jennifer Lawrence, and you get to see her sexy.
Well, I never really had a problem. Yeah, I was just about to say, like, I never really had a problem with alcohol when watching her. Like,
that's the only way I would be able to tolerate it is I had to be drunk watching those X-Men movies. But this one you don't.
First Class was good. First Class was good. Day of Future Past was not bad. But First Class to me made up for the last 3 X-Men movies.
Yeah, it did. And I got
the original X-Men movies.
I got really excited for its new refreshed take, and then they dick slapped me.
With all the dicks.
And not in a good way. They went like this.
Not in a fun way
either. Went, take all. They just went like this, like, just don't know what, like, what the fuck was that? That was X-Men. That wasn't X-Men. That was Triple X-Men, but
they did the Rocco's of Freddy on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and also really quick, I finished watching 2 mob series. It was called The Making of the Mob New York. Phenomenal. It's about Lucky Luciano. You should watch that. It's on Amazon. And the other one was The Making of the Mob Chicago. And it wasn't just about Al Capone. I found out that there was another amazing gangsters that were part of his posse that ran the Chicago mob after his incarceration and passing. And they were GQs all the way. They got to fucking retire and die from heart attacks. It's a really great, entertaining, and educational documentary.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. And that's it. That's all I've been doing, and reading The Shiny. I'm almost done with that. I got like 300 more pages.
It's such a good book.
It is. It is. I really love it because like the tension, the tension comes out of the pages, and I've never really experienced that before.
Yep. That's one of my favorite Stephen Kings. So the fact that was actually turned into something that's pretty amazing on top of that, it's fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been going on for about an hour or so. So I suggest we go into the mid song.
Yeah. All right, mid song.
Yeah, mid song. So the mid song this week it's a fun mid song. It's a different type of mid song, of course. Because I figured why not do something a little bit different other than the usual hardcore shit that we usually have. So I figured I'd go with this one artist that came out a few years ago. It was kind of like a viral artist. And I'm going with Pico Taro and his PPAP 2020. And it's fucking hilarious. And this the Pineapple Pen Apple song. Do you remember that song, Franny?
No.
Oh
no.
Yes, yeah.
Pineapple song?
The pineapple, the pineapple apple pen.
No. Yeah. I feel like I've been missing out.
Yeah. It's weird and it's fun, and so he came out with a new version of it, and it's about washing your hands. It's cool. So check that shit out, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Wasn't that an amazing song? Yeah. So I guess for like there's not really much geek shit going on, so I figured we'd do a couple of the ranker lists and then a couple more things after that. But if it takes too long, we'll just end it at the ranker songs or whatever, at the ranker list. But yeah, so the first 2 lists I got 2 lists this week for the rankers, and one of them I know Alex should get most of these. Well, at least I can hope so.
Oh my god, the pressure.
Yeah, the pressure's on, motherfucker. And this first list is, of course, like I said, you can find it on ranker.com, and the one that we're going to be doing for the first one is the best Batman comics. So
man.
these are
I
the
only
best-
know the ones that I've read.
Are you talking about? What are we talking about? Like stories? Like
yes, the greatest Batman stories out.
I'll
So
try my best.
yeah. So we're talking about whole compendium. So like whole full stories that are pretty damn good. And
Okay, so let Franny go first because I'm a gentleman.
yes, let's Franny go first. What is your first pick for the first top 10? I guess.
Oh. Hmm.
The pressure.
No, I can't remember. Hold on.
Explain it, and I'll just say it for you.
No. I'm pulling up my audiobooks.
She's cheating.
I'm not. No Man's
I can
Land.
trust you.
There you go.
You said No Man's Land.
Yes.
That is not in the top 10.
Damn, is it on the list?
It's actually on the list. It's number 13. So
Oh wow, good number. Golf clap.
What number is it?
13.
13. Great number.
Okay, not bad. It's on there though. It's on there.
It's on
All
there.
right. That's my
So Alex-
favorite. That is my favorite of all time. Is No Man's Land.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with the obvious one.
Which is
Dark Knight Returns.
Dark Knight Returns is number 1.
Yeah.
Oh!
Because it is the quintessential Batman. Like, when it comes to how fucking thug Batman could be. How like old man Bruce. Let's say if they decided to take that Batman and put him in fucking Batman oh my god, dude. That I just geekasmed over myself. Face naked chest.
He needs to change his pants.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. So Franny, what's your next one?
Hold on, let me get the napkin to clean myself.
Inferno.
Inferno. I do not see Inferno. Going through the list.
No? Oh man, that's when God, what was his name? Some B grade villain burns down Arkham Asylum because he wanted to free the Joker because he wanted the Joker to acknowledge him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember, but it's not on the list.
Oh man.
Sorry, Franny.
I was hoping I got the name wrong because I was all right.
Yeah. So the next
Are we gonna
one,
go with like some Tower of Babel?
Tower of Babel. That is on the list, but it's not in the top 10.
Wow, that one's a good story too, though.
Yes, that is actually number 15, and that's technically it's a JLA story, but it is on there.
No, I know, but it's mainly
Yeah.
It's mainly it has to do with Batman. Yeah. But then, all right.
So I'm gonna give you the kids. The kids.
Franny's turn. Thank you.
Not you, but you. Yes, you.
You go fuck yourself. Whatever.
What's yours, Franny?
Oh man.
Oh, the pressure.
Damn it! What was the?
Come on.
Oh my God, Steve! The fridge ghost is behind you.
Just do it.
The Batman, the Stone King.
The Stone King. No, the Stone King is not on the list
at all. Damn.
I don't see it.
Okay.
Nope.
The Killing Joke.
The Killing Joke. That is number 6.
Really? I kind of thought that was more about Joker than Batman. That's why I didn't drop that one. I thought that was more Joker story than Batman.
But it has to do with Batman.
But it's Batman's story, yeah.
Franny, I'm gonna
Mad
give a
Love.
gift.
What did you say, Franny?
Mad Love.
No. Jesus, Franny.
The laughing Batman.
No.
All right.
No.
Let's go with one that's more recent. Batman Eternal.
What was it? You said Batman Eternal? No,
Yeah.
that is not up here either.
Really? Like, all that thing. So they did like a whole year and like, like a big story with different, with different people, whatever. And they were just like, no, it's not that good. No.
No. Well, because there are plenty of other stories that are way better than that one.
Yeah, well, true. But I just picked that one because for the 80th, that was something big, dude. For the 80th.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, no.
Okay.
Oh, I got another one, but Franny.
Okay. Hush.
Hush is number 4.
Yes, finally.
The confetti. Oh,
I'm running out of my own personal comic collection here because I'm only listing the ones that I have.
That's fair. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Alex, what's your next one?
Court of Owls.
Yes, Court of Owls is on the list. That one is number. That's number 7. What did you say?
Okay. I got one more.
Remix.
The Nightfall, the one with Bane.
Yes, that one is number 8.
Oh!
Wait, you're on the top, Randy. On the top, giggity.
And I have no more.
Yeah.
The rest are all Joker-related comic books.
So let's go over the top. Let's do the top 15 best Batman comics. So starting with number 15, we have the Tower of Babel, which is the one that Alex mentioned.
Yeah.
We also have Batman Year Zero, which is actually pretty good. Batman No Man's Land.
Yes, my
favorite. Yes. The Man Who Laughs, which is number 12.
I think that was one that Franny was trying to say, but she said it all wrong.
Well, there's also like another one. Yeah, there's also probably
I know my friends so well.
Yeah. So that's a half count.
Yeah, it's a half count. It's a half
count. Yeah, she got a semi-guess. Semi-guess.
She gets a this.
I'm not in my room staring at my books of graphic novels, okay?
Yeah, I'm not looking at my library. Gosh.
Right. Oh my god.
The pressure. There's so much pressure on this.
Yeah, so much pressure. So the next one, number 11, is Arkham Asylum, the Serious House of Serious Earth. On Serious Earth.
Oh wow, I didn't know about that one. Don't judge me.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm not judging you.
Is it good?
It's by Grant Morrison, so he's got some pretty good shit, right?
What is it called? The Arkham what?
It's Arkham Asylum. The Serious House on Serious Earth.
Okay.
The next,
I love that title. Whatever it sounds like if someone's just going like, no, you have to take it serious.
Yeah. So number 10. Finally, at number 10, we have The Dark Victory. It's Batman Dark Victory. Number 9, we have Batman Under the Red Hood.
What did I think about that? Because
Batman. Number 8, we have Batman The Nightfall, like you mentioned, Franny.
Number I will break your back. Weak my knee.
Number 7, we have The Court of Owls. Like Alex mentioned that one. The Killing Joke at number 6. A Death in the Family, which is number 5.
Hey, the one that is like, we don't want Jason Todd. Fuck him. Basically. And then he comes back or whatever. No, fuck him. Fuck you.
I'm coming back anyway, fuckers. Whether you like me or not. So the next one we have Hush, which was number 4. Yes. Then one of my favorites is actually The Long Halloween, which is number 3.
Oh, I never heard of that one.
That was a really good one. That one came out in I believe it was the late 80s, early 90s. But I could completely be wrong. Batman Year One is number 2. And then The Dark Knight Returns is number 1. So those are the ones for the best Batman comics for this one. So this is a pretty good one, okay? We had fun with this.
Yeah, we did have fun. I just felt bad, like Franny's like, damn it, my brain don't work right now.
I suck at remembering titles.
Damn you for putting me under so much pressure.
This next one might be pretty simple.
You're gonna let all my fans know that I'm fucking biased and I don't read all the Batman comics, only the ones I like. God damn you, Steve.
Yeah. Damn it for being an individual.
Right? So the next list that I have this week, of course, because I wanted to do another one. So why not, right?
Do what you want.
Whatever. I do what I want.
Another one.
Yeah. So and this one is something that I think Alex is going to get the number 1 answer real quick, and it's the most overpowered.
The what?
The most overpowered superheroes. So superheroes that are super fucking strong or super powerful in
number 1. You already know number 1.
Superman.
Yeah, exactly. Like that has to be number 1 on the list.
Yeah, that is the number 1. Yeah.
That's the one or whatever. Like, you know. Obvious.
Yeah. So Franny, give me your first one. Who do you have on your list?
It's what the strongest, or like the one with the most powers?
Overpowered.
Like too much power for their own good.
Shazam.
Shazam is number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. What makes it funny is if we know the whole thing, that after that whole lawsuit, what was it? Was it Simon and Schuster or whatever? When they went against the people that created Shazam, that they were like, when they found out, oh, let's make someone like Superman, but it's not.
Yeah.
And then all the abilities that Shazam had, no, Superman has that now.
Yeah. Well, because if you really think about it, like Shazam is basically like the opposite version of Superman.
Yes, he's more interesting and better.
Yeah. Exactly.
I can see right now someone in our group is gonna be like, take that back, buddy.
Yeah, he'll be okay.
Sounds like a personal problem, man.
Yeah.
Alex, what's yours?
Well, the way that they play it out or whatever, the Hulk has to be on that list.
Hulk is not in the top 10.
Not in the top 10. Wow, I'm surprised on that.
Hulk smash.
Hulk got smashed out of the list.
Thor.
Thor is also not in the top 10.
What? He is the god of thunder.
Nope.
If anything, then we're gonna have to. Can we go? It's saying characters, not necessarily heroes, right?
Well, we're going by heroes, yeah. Superhero.
Hero.
Well, that's a character, right?
No, you're saying about the character. No, I'm talking about characters. Are we going with villains too?
Look
over that list real quick.
I'm going through the list, and
no bad guys.
No, these are all heroes.
Oh, okay. Spider-Man.
I do not see him on the list.
What?
Nope.
Wow.
No, Spider-Man.
Captain America.
I do not see him on the list either.
What the fuck? This list is garbage.
It goes back to the garbage.
Yeah, what's your next one, Alex?
giving a good guess right now. All right. So we eliminated Hulk. We eliminated thing. Overpowered superheroes, whatever. Iron Man.
No.
Oh, okay.
Because technically, that's his suit that's more powerful, not him in general.
Good point. No, but I was just saying. I'm trying to think of like who of thing. I mean, like if not, then I would have to say, just because of ability and everything, Spawn.
No, that's not on the list at all.
Wow.
Okay.
I just had it and I
It's
forgot.
gonna be like obscure
Captain
heroes.
Marvel.
Captain Marvel is on the list, but she is number 23.
No, what I'm thinking right now is this: that it has to be like some of these may be either obscure or heroes that they haven't been like in a limelight recently. That they can be like,
Oh, Deadpool.
No.
God damn it.
That's my friend gonna be like, ooh, Ryan Reynolds. He's on the list.
Just
He's
because
number
he
6.
can't really die.
How
Yeah.
is Ryan Reynolds not on the list?
Yeah, he's not, unfortunately, no.
It's bullshit. Wolverine.
Wolverine, no.
Wow.
Garbage.
Yeah, I know. No, he's not on the list either at all.
No, he's not strong. He's just smart. I was gonna say Professor X. Magneto.
Actually, Professor X or whatever, like if you really put his like abilities right, he can be way more powerful than what he really is.
He could be the very best.
Yeah, like no one ever was.
You catch them Pokemon.
If you think about it, that's what he's doing.
No Magneto, no Professor X.
No, Magneto or Professor X, no.
Fucking garbage.
No, what I'm saying is right now, like I said, more than likely it's going to be like obscure heroes that we probably haven't heard of in quite some time.
Actually, no, there's a lot of heroes that we know of. Let's go with one more for each of you guys. So, Franny, you got one more?
I'm thinking The Flash.
No.
That would have been a good guess though too.
It would have been a good. It is a pretty good guess, but no,
he could warp his hand right through you.
He could.
He could outrun Superman.
He can. He has.
He could dodge a bullet.
Yeah. But does that make him powerful though?
It does to me. He could turn back time with his running.
Yeah, true.
Garbage.
One more, Alex. One more.
Trying to think, because I mean we mentioned a lot of stuff. Damn. It'd be kind of funny they put Aquaman on this list. Because I mean, like, to be honest with you, whatever. And is it true? If you can make him one of the most powerful people ever, with the telepathy with sea life and everything like that.
Not only just sea life, but water in general.
Yeah.
He's actually at number 18.
Wow. Look at that.
But not Wolverine or Deadpool. That's crazy.
Nope, not Wolverine or Deadpool. So, Franny, you got one more or are you good?
Hold on, I'm thinking. Scarlet Witch.
Actually, that's a good witch. That's a good guess.
Actually, a really good guess. It's actually number 13 on the list.
Look at that. She got 13 on both of them.
Yeah.
Lucky.
It's lucky number
13 is my number tonight.
Motherfucking right.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, yeah. So I guess let's go through the list.
That is the top 10. Don't even go like lower. This is...
All right, so you just want to go with the top 10 then?
Yes.
Yeah, this one, yeah.
Okay, so
Because it's garbage.
number 10, we have Invincible.
I don't even know who that is.
That is that Image, if I'm correct.
No, that's an Image comic or whatever. But he's also created by Robert Kirkman, the dude from The Walking Dead. Yeah,
he's like, isn't he based off of Superman anyway?
Kind of, yeah. But that's actually a really good comic. You should check it out. Number 9, we have Rogue.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I can't believe I didn't mention her. She's like my favorite X-Men.
She can take anybody's fucking powers and use it against them. Number 8, we have Mary Marvel from the DC universe. That's an obscure character.
Yeah.
She can fly, she has a healing power, and she has like superhuman speed. Yeah, basically. The next one is Marvel's version of Superman, and that's Century.
Mm.
Yeah, and he's actually crazy because he actually has he's a schizo, so that's what
Mm.
you hear about him. Yeah, so you should check out Century. The next one that we have is number 6, and that is Jean Grey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jean Grey is number.
I'm
6.
mad that I mentioned Professor X and not think of Jean Grey.
Right?
Both of you mentioned fucking X-Men characters. And
It
not
shows us
mentioned
where our
Jean-
loyalty lie.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck that bitch.
It's kind of funny. Fuck it. This guy could get a lot of the Batman shit or whatever. Overpowered superheroes after Superman. I don't know.
And they're right in front of you.
Yeah. Oh, Steve? Steve is number 2. Brandy's number 7.
All right, so number 5, we have the Green Lantern.
Oh wow, I didn't even think about him.
You know what's funny? That would have been one of my guesses too.
Oh man.
Because the idea that you can pull off anything with a fucking ring and with the power of will.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes him so great. The next 2 are actually interesting because it's technically, if you really think about it, it's the same person, and that's Power Girl at number 4, and then Supergirl at number 3.
Yeah, but remember, isn't Power Girl the clone?
Yeah. So that means Superman's clone should be there.
Oh,
right.
fucking. Which one? Bizarro is depending on what comic you read. No, it's Superboy.
Superboy.
Wonder Bread. I love it. Number 2, like we said, is Shazam. And the number 1 is the Superman's. The most overpowered motherfucking superhero in everything. So yeah.
Yeah, that, like I said, going back to that old thing of after they had that lawsuit, right? Hey, Superman can't fly before. Now he does.
Yeah. So that's those are the 2 lists for this week. So
that was fun.
Yeah,
That was a lot of fun.
they're always fun. I enjoy doing these. So let's see. How are we on time? We're at like an hour and a half,
Which isn't bad.
40 minutes or so.
That's not bad.
Including the mid song right now, we're about at 40 minutes, an hour and 40.
Yeah.
So we can go just a little bit more.
I mean, this has been fun, man.
Yeah, it is. It has been.
Yes, this is refreshing. I needed this.
Yeah. The other thing, like I said, we were just talking about, the whole, going back to stuff that we've been up to, whatever the hell, right? I was just like, oh my God, dude. I'm still thinking about fucking Turtles and Next Mutation. Just like,
Is that traumatizing? You're fucking scarred.
No, but like I said, it's such a fucking accident, man. I was just like, fuck it. But yeah. I'm just thinking of other stuff, because I was trying to see if I could find Birds of Prey, because the Sticks of Fires, nothing came, nothing came up. But like I said, I did.
You should have wrote garbage. Birds of garbage.
Yeah. No, so yeah, I wanted to watch that to get on my system.
It's fun. It's not great, but it's fun.
That's what she said.
We can hope that's not what she said.
No, what she said, garbage.
That's what she really said.
So here's a question. This is something that one of the stories that I found that was kind of interesting. It's kind of weird at the same time because, of course, Florida.
Oh, we were talking about this before. Come on, let's do this.
So I have a couple stories that I figured we'd go over. That figured why not, right? We don't have much other shit to talk about, so why don't we go with, of course, let's go with some Florida stories, some Florida man stories. So,
what the fuck, Florida? What the fuck, indeed?
Yeah. Exactly. So, the first one is it's a really weird one, of course. Now
you got me intrigued. Like I'm
here's
looking to like, go on.
here's the interesting question for you.
Okay.
How would you feel if you wake up one day and you smell breakfast cooking, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you go out to the kitchen and you see it's just some random dude in your kitchen cooking.
I would try to remember what I did the night before.
All right, so here's what happened. Here's what happened in Safety Harbor, Florida, right? So
safety, where the guy's safety
It's
was.
called Safety
Safety
Harbor.
Safety Harbor, yes.
That sounds not safe at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that place is misleading.
Absolutely. So in Safety Harbor, a Florida man was arrested last week after breaking into a stranger's home and cooking food. Investigators say that 19-year-old Gavin Grimm broke into the Safety Harbor home around 4 a.m. on Tuesday. According to the deputies, Grimm entered the home via an unlocked door. Once inside, he began cooking and eating the owner's food. When the owner confronted the Florida man, he said, "Go back to sleep."
This doesn't concern you, sir.
Basically, yeah. So
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So, like, what would you do? Would you confront them even more? Be like, "What the fuck are you doing in my house? What the fuck at my house?" Or would you just be like, "Okay, I'm gonna go back to fucking sleep"?
How the fuck you go back to sleep, especially with something like that?
Yeah.
Now the whole thing is this: the lesson that I learned from this. Why the fuck do people still leave their doors unlocked?
Because it's a Safety Harbor.
Well, apparently they're wrong with the title.
Yeah, they're very wrong with the title. Yeah, it's fucking weird. I don't see why do people would actually do something like that and not like fucking lock their fucking doors like they usually do.
I read somewhere, I don't know if it's true, but I read during Robert Downey Jr.'s high life time, he stumbled into his neighbor's house by accident and woke up on his neighbor's couch.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised at all.
I wonder if he cooked his neighbor breakfast as an apology.
He probably did.
Yeah, I'm sorry I was high. Here, I made you moons over my hammy.
Basically. Yeah, no. It's fucking weird.
I would love that story. You know Iron Man? Yeah, Iron Man now? Well, years ago, check this. Broke into my house. Right? This is before he was Iron Man.
Yeah.
And he was so fucked up. But the dude made me breakfast.
So I forgave him and I didn't press any charges.
Exactly. I didn't say anything. I was just like, okay, fuck it. I kind of like the way he cooks his breakfast, so why not?
And to be honest with you, he actually seasoned it well.
Yeah, exactly. It was.
Right.
It was
If the guy would have invited me over for some breakfast in my own kitchen, I wouldn't have pressed charges. Hey, bro!
Hey! And I'm totally wearing the same shirt I did last Friday.
You nasty bastard!
That's his quarantine. That's his quarantine.
I promise I did wash it. It's not that bad here in New York, okay? We do laundry for the time being.
Lies.
Yeah, so at the moment we're almost at the end, Brian. But I figured why not jump on?
Why not?
So
I was literally just like watching random shit on YouTube, and I'm like, wait a second, it's still going?
It's still going. Yeah, we're like I said, we're about an hour and 45 minutes in. So I figured, why the fuck not?
We spent most of that time talking about you, Brian.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, the shit talking.
Yep. All the shit.
We were like gossiping girls or whatever. You know that, Brian? That son of a bitch.
You know, I heard he bleaches his hair.
Yeah.
Yes, I bleach it gray, okay?
Oh, the insecurities that the man has.
This one here is named after Franny, this one after Alex, and this one after Steve. No.
Yay.
And then the rest are going to be kids.
Yay, children.
Yay.
It's gonna look great. It's gonna look great. It's gonna
Thank
look
you.
like tinsel.
All right, so
Decorate the tree.
Distinguished.
so now that you're jumping on, we're going over a couple Florida stories, the Florida man stories.
Oh God, what now?
Oh
Yeah.
my God, dude! You remember that old segment of What the Fuck Florida, right?
Yeah.
So when Steve brought this
We're
back, I was
bringing it
like,
back.
yes, we get to hear how fucking crazy Florida really is.
So this next one is an interesting one. So in Seminole County, a Florida man was arrested after deputies say he broke into a school, spreading feces and cake frosting all over the place.
He didn't know which one was which. The chocolate cake frosting, so he'd be like, I don't remember which one is which.
Yeah.
Was he that high? He didn't remember what was the Betty Crocker and what was his
One was Grady Betty Crocker,
Yeah.
the other one was Betty Pooper.
What was he that hurt from grade school when they did not give him a cupcake during their birthday party?
Probably.
Here's your cupcake now.
So here's
Right?
what it is.
Here's your shit cupcake
Frosting.
icing. 20 years later, revenge is mine.
I feel better about myself.
I smear my own feces.
Smear.
Okay,
So real quick, how the hell you guys doing?
we're doing okay.
Not bad, man. Not
Doing
bad.
better now.
Yeah, especially when you're here, man. Good. We appreciate you being here, dude.
You're the cream in my dark coffee.
Yeah.
Everyone's a little bit racist.
And that's our show. No.
Good night, everybody.
Once again, sounds like a personal problem. I was trying to be charming.
And you took it one way when I meant it to be another. And so, if you were offended, then you know what? Tough titties.
These titties are tough as fuck.
Yeah. With all those purple nurples.
There we go.
Look at he tightened up. See, I got a thick skin.
Oh my god, you just reminded me of a new challenge I saw trending on my Facebook. It has to do with nipples. Girls' nipples. Hard.
Okay.
Girls' hard nipples holding up hangers.
Oh, that's fun. That's very Facebook appropriate.
Yeah.
I don't my
'Cause I mean-
nipples do not stick out that long enough to hold up a fucking hanger.
Shit, have you tried this?
I feel left out.
No, that really gets me now. Like, wait a minute. You're there for quite a minute. Let's try to see if I can do this challenge. Right? And then, I was like, now, are you going to record it?
The guys
Or not?
have nipples too.
No,
I
but I'm
don't
saying-
know if they could hang hangers on their nipples. Why does it have to be girls' oversized nipples?
Now, do the hangers have clothes on them? That's what I want to know.
No, they don't.
Oh,
they
man.
don't. They're empty
That's
hangers.
the point. What's the challenge? You're gonna see whatever. You're gonna see like the stripper, for example, the one that got like the fucking rock hard titties and the and the Franken nips just hanging out there, whatever. Just like she's putting her whole laundry like I got my suits for the week and just hanging, and she starts swinging them around.
Nipple crunches.
No, see,
nipple push-ups, like cock push-ups, but for
Yeah.
the nipples.
All you need to do is one.
Now, for me, I wanted to know if it was like, do they have clothes on them? So it's like, do I wear the red one or the blue one?
The blue one.
See, that would have been more of a challenge.
Yeah, it would have.
No, but what really gets me now is this. It's like, how you mentioned that, right? Like, it would have to depend if the girl had the nips that sting out like fucking Frankenstein bolts or whatever. Because a lot of girls I'm not gonna get into it because then they're right there, whatever. Like, how many kids have you been with? All right, and the geeks don't hear it. Goodbye.
Well,
what I'm saying?
my nipples do not stick that far up to hold up hangers. So, like I said, I feel left out.
It's kind of funny. It's like it also depends.
Only
We're using wire hangers,
finger nipples or like those thick gumdrop nipples can do this challenge. It's
No, because I'm
biased.
thinking right now. No, because it also depends. Are we using old school wire hangers or are we using the plastic ones that are a lot thicker, so it makes it even harder?
No more
Nah,
wire
both
hangers.
No wire hangers!
wire hangers ever. Ah!
Each girl had a different hanger, which made me think that same question. One girl had the old school thick plastic
God,
hangers.
the one with like it's the metal with the fucking thick wood that you hang suits off of. Because she's
And
a
the other
professional.
girl had the dry cleaning hangers.
Oh, yeah,
So it was like-
the old school wire hangers. Ah!
The ones that are wrapped in the paper.
Yes. And it says, "Thank you for your service." It's like, yeah, thank you for your service. Like, let's see, look, it's to go.
Yeah. I guess we could do one more because this is a short one.
Okay.
That wasn't a short one.
This one happened in Port St. John in Florida, of course. This is a Florida man was arrested on Tuesday after standing naked on his driveway and hurling rocks at passing cars.
Stop looking at my balls. Stop looking at my balls.
Police were called to the neighborhood of St. Port John's, where they found the 34-year-old man completely nude in his driveway, and multiple people basically saw him throwing rocks at multiple cars passing by for no reason. Like he just wanted to throw shit with his dick out.
No, I think he was throwing rocks to get their attention because nobody would notice his dick. That's why he was naked.
Probably.
Look at me. Look at me.
Was he also holding hangers on his nipples? Because that might be a new challenge we don't know about.
Look at me. Look at me.
Or maybe he should have just put a hanger on his dick so that way people could pay attention more.
And it makes it useful. Okay.
Yeah. There's multi-purposes. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm on WTF Florida right now, and I'm not going to go through the article because I don't care. But
there's a lot of weird shit.
You could just read the headline, and that alone just satisfies everything.
Putnam County, Florida, burglars arrested. One tries hiding in gopher tortoise hole.
Nice.
Yeah.
Until the gopher comes out of nowhere, like, this is my place. Get the fuck out.
He watched too much Caddyshack.
Like, Florida woman bites camel's testicles. Okay, I'm closing this
It
website.
doesn't taste nothing like the cigarettes.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
It tastes nothing like the cigarettes.
I thought it would spit out cigarettes if I bit harder on its balls.
Right?
You're not cool, Joe. You're not cool.
That's how it usually happens, though, right? That's how it usually works, right? I gotta pay it.
And this is what happens. Like, what do you call a three-humped camel? Pregnant.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so I guess that really much wraps it up for this week, because we're just about at the 2-hour mark, and I don't want.
Oh man,
I don't want to go 3 hours like we did last time.
Yeah, but that one was fucking classic.
All right, in a real moment with you guys, as I stated last week, it was just amazing to see the live, and how much I love you guys. But honestly, I was really fucking exhausted the next day.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh my god, I couldn't function.
I slept in till 5.
Yeah, because she's a responsible fuck.
Yeah. That's the benefits of being Freddy, I guess.
You know that's
I'm
not
an essential worker.
Well, that's
that's from my title.
It's also the benefits of having the episodes done on a Friday instead of like the middle of the week.
The thing about sleeping in until 5, that's not what they mean by it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Yeah, no, that's not what it means.
You just get there quicker. I wake up, I reach over, and I start drinking.
And then she passes out. She wakes up, and she's 5. Is like, I guess I'm gonna have to get out. Depending, is it 5 a.m. or 5 p.m.?
Hey, if it's 5 a.m., I'm gonna start drinking. It's still 5.
It's still just a break.
Meanwhile, she's like clutching her aviation gin.
Yes.
Like little drops just going in her mouth, like.
Being like, Ryan, you're my only friend. Ryan, I love you, Matt.
You're supporting me in such a tough time.
Matt, thank you for being next to me during this hard time.
Yep.
Well, what's really funny is that you know how when you talk about something and then like your phone will be like, hey, you were looking at this, or you were talking about something on Amazon, or like all those like the bots or whatever.
Mhm.
So ever since
Yes.
last week's episode and Fran talking about Blue Point, I only see that beer everywhere. Nowhere. I've
Order
never
me
seen that
some,
beer.
please. It's sold out everywhere.
Wait, Brian, question. Do
Yeah,
you
what's
sell
up?
beers at your place too?
No, not in New York. You can't buy beer in a grocery. You can't buy beer in a liquor store. Only a grocery store or like corner bodega.
It's kind of funny. It's like, the corner bodega, whatever, just has the classic, the disease, Coors Light. And again, what do you mean the disease? I'm not going to say it because it's too obvious.
Which
Smeared off ice.
what's really dumb is that people.
For some reason, I found the Zima. How the fuck is that still around?
Well, no, the thing
That was
about
in the book for years, and someone went like, when they were chiseling the ice, they found it like, holy shit.
Well, they brought it back recently too.
Yeah, they did. It was like limited though. No, the fucked up thing.
It's not that good.
The fucked up thing is that Corona, their stock went because of this virus. It's like, no, that's not how you.
That's not how it works.
Get it, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's how it works if you're
maybe
America.
everyone realized it tastes like piss.
It does, but
That's not my question to you too. Question to you too. How the fuck do you know what piss tastes like?
Bear
That's
Grylls.
what all my guy friends say. So I assume guys have like this piss thing, so they know what it tastes like. I don't know.
Every guy once in their life at least has some kind of pee in their mouth, which sounds
Right,
horrible.
because don't you guys like pee in beer bottles sometimes?
Never.
No, I see it in movies all the time.
No, we're not filming.
Alex is quiet. Alex, you ever peed in a beer bottle?
No, I haven't peed in a beer bottle, whatever. But the experience or whatever, where you're just like, you pick it up, it's like, what is this warm beer? And you're just like, oh, that's my piss. Oh no!
You never peed in a beer bottle, just a pint glass.
If you get a chance, there is a dude on YouTube. There's a dude on YouTube that records piss spots.
Oh God!
Oh,
why?
Basically, those are places, either places that you can pee, or places that you can pee. So, like a bottle or a beer can or something. Yeah,
that's bizarre.
Yeah, it's fucking.
I bet he has more subscribers than any of us put together.
Probably.
That's the sad part right there.
That's one person or whatever. That's so informative. So, Gatorade bottle. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
A piano. Ooh, piano. I didn't know you could piss inside a piano. Ooh.
And
A guitar?
You tune it. When you tune it, that's when it starts drip, 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 drip.
Uh-huh. You gotta love
That's
that.
crazy.
Yeah. All right, so we're pretty much wrapping up. So let's go to InnerCityGeeks.net. We had a whole bunch of shit sometimes. Of course, we got this show. We also have Bright to J Presents stuffs on there. We also have the Inner City Geeks webcomic. We also have It's Poppin' with Franny the Film Snob.
Yes, I want to do something this week.
Okay.
Yay.
Do it.
Mm-hmm.
We also have the bonus round. We recently did a fucking bonus round. I forgot to even talk about that shit this morning. Earlier in the episode.
Yes, this morning. We've been recording since early day.
We've been recording for hours.
5 p.m. is early for me.
Yeah. So we recorded a bonus round on WrestleMania. So yeah,
it brings back good times to the ICGPW Slamcast.
Motherfucker.
Right?
Yeah.
I really missed that fucking show.
Yeah.
Well, I miss recording that show. I miss Khalik, and if anything, whatever, we can have Steve there too. So now we can have, it's the
fatal four-way.
Yeah, fatal four-way. Beef.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind. That should be fun, dude. Especially since you guys watch a lot more wrestling than I do. Even though I have been watching a lot of wrestling, period.
You have.
Yeah,
Proud-
it's not like
proud
I'm
of
wearing
you.
a wrestling shirt or anything, you know.
Huh?
Wearing WWE wristbands at this point.
Right? Yeah, pretty much I should. Yeah, so the WrestleMania podcast, WrestleMania 36, we spoke about. So check that shit out. It's about a good hour's worth of wrestling talks between Alex Misoff and Bry. Yeah, super fun.
Oh, that was a blast, dude. I had so much fun enjoying just shooting the shit with two brothers.
Yeah, it was
Same.
fun. It was fun.
It was.
Also, we have Turntable. We also have First Watch. A whole bunch of shit on there. Good games. Pretty much anything that we've done on InnerCityGeeks.net is on there. So go check all that shit out. Also on InnerCityGeeks.net, we have links to a bunch of cool fucking places. So we got Amazon's where you can buy a bunch of shit.
Well, not lately. You can only buy essential shit.
But, you might not be able to buy stuff, but you can also get stuff on Prime, which is
You can rent stuff on Prime.
Which is essential.
Exactly. Essential because you don't gotta fucking go anywhere or do anything with it other than just stay home and just watch shit.
Right?
So you can get links to Prime. So you go do that. You can watch a bunch of shit on there. Since you can't really buy anything. But yeah, it's worth it. So go check it out. It's fun. There's a lot of cool shit on there. So why the fuck not? And you'll get your first month free of Amazon Prime. So why not? Right? We all
Why the
like
fuck?
free.
We love free
Freezy.
shit.
Freezy's is good. Freezy's is good.
It's free for me.
Free shit.
Well, to quote Alex, I like free stuff.
Yeah.
Something they don't offer it in Comic-Con anymore. And if it's
Right.
few and far between.
To quote the entire hood, I like free shit. Yeah. Yeah, so go do that. Go click on that link on the site and it'll take you straight there. So go do that.
Yeah, and it helps us out a little if you do pick up some stuff, folks. So, you know.
It does. And it doesn't do anything to you other than give you some free shit. It doesn't, it doesn't charge you anything extra. It just gives us a little bit of credit. Yeah. Then from there, you can click on over to So Sick Clothing Company, which is a cool site for shirts and t-shirts and hoodies and hats and Steam passes. You get all that shit on there. All for discounted prices if you type in ICG 10 or 10% off. No, InnerCityGeeks. Sorry, for 15% off. Yeah, that's what we get on there. So go do that. And it's pretty cool. It's good shit. You got some cool quality shit on there. So go do that. Then we also have Cushly, where you get some CBD stuff. So if you click on the link that's there, it'll take you to Cushly and you can get some high quality spectrum CBD goodness. It's pretty fucking dope. It's good shit. And you'll get 50% off of that as well. So why the fuck not? Go do it. And then the last place that you go to get some beardly goodness, go to Beard Octane. Click on the link for Beard Octane and it'll take you there. You can find some oils and some balms and some butters, some conditioners, some leave-in conditioners, stuff that you can fucking leave in your beard pretty much for the rest of the night. And it's good. It's good for your shit to keep it nice and nourished and healthy. So go do that. And at purchase or at checkout, you could type in ICG10 for 10% off of your motherfucking purchase. Go do that. And then you can find us on the Facey Space. So faceyspace.com/InnerCityGeeks. On Twitter at InnerCityGeeks, on the Instagram at InnerCityGeeks. But you can also find the show places that you can listen to it. I should have said that before, but I'm retarded. So yeah, you can find the show on Stitcher Radio, on SoundCloud, on Google Podcast, and on motherfucking Spotify. Yeah, go do all that shit. So where can we find you guys?
Alex?
I was going to say Franny. Let her go first.
She's got herself muted, so she's probably doing something over there. So
No, she said her laptop is dying. That's what she's, she's setting up.
Okay.
All right. Well, you can find me on Twitter at Denied, DINYED, on Instagram at Denied, DIN_Y_ED.
okay. I guess we could find Franny at Franny the Fangirl, or on the YouTubes, and Franny the Fangirl on the Instagrams. Franny _ the Fangirl, I believe it is. Could be wrong. I could be right.
Hold on, I'll tell you right now. I'll go on the IG real quick.
Yeah, I was about to do the same thing. We don't know each other's freaking
Franny
handles.
_ the Fangirl.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, she's gone.
Yeah.
So you can find Franny at Franny _ the Fangirl.
Yes.
And her YouTube, which is
Franny,
whatever.
Oh yeah.
That thing that Steve mentioned earlier.
Yes. And you can find her show on the InnerCityGeeks.net as well, which is the Franny the Film Snob, or It's Poppin' with Franny the Film Snob. Yes, check that shit out. So Bri, well, can we find you, sir?
You can find me social distancing from all you guys.
Yay!
I'm back.
We're all over the place.
You
we
can,
need your plugs, friend.
Oh, so, Brian, continue.
I was gonna say you can find me posing around my Shredder figure, which is gonna be up and coming soon.
Ooh.
On the channel.
Ooh.
My man Shredder looks like a luchador.
Right?
That's Kevin Day.
With the cool little feature here, I'll show you guys now, where you can take the mask off.
Does he have scars?
He totally does.
Nice.
Oh, this is the
NECA. Though.
This is the NECA 7-inch shredder from the movie.
Nice.
But you can find me on social media. You can find me Bright2J Presents on Instagram, Bright _2J on Twitter. And of course you can follow the channel Bright2J Presents, and you can go to the website bright2jpresents.com, and there's a lot of shit coming your way. So yeah.
Word. And as you can find me on the Instagrams and the Twitter at Mr. Jackal, MasterJackal. And that fucking wraps it all up.
Oh,
so.
what about me? No one wants to find me. I'm lost.
We said that.
We already mentioned you.
We mentioned you already.
Oh,
Franny _ the Fangirl on Instagram, and then her YouTube, which is Franny the Film whatever blah blah blah.
oh, great. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right.
Say it right. Say the YouTube.
Franny the Fangirl.
Yeah, see, we said it right. We said it.
The film snob is on your guys' InnerCityGeeks channel.
Yes. Yes. And so that's pretty much it. So say goodbyes, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbyes, everybody.
Until next time, folks.
Yes. And don't be a dick, but always remember that the geeks shall inherit the earth.
Not if they all